Hello and welcome to my video on creating a template for the VRChat companion. In this case, I will be showing an avatar. However, these do apply to if you're setting up a world template as well. It's just a little bit different on what you're going to do, but I'll show you exactly what would be different. First things first, we're going to go ahead and go to our projects tab. I'm going to click new here. Now, as you can see, there's two templates that I already have that exist, so you can ignore those for now. We're going to go ahead and select avatar here. We'll give this a name, template video in this case. And obviously you put it where you want. It's a very good idea to have it somewhere same, such as where you keep your projects. Makes it really easy if you ever need to update it in the future. Now, one of the things that I'm going to go do first, I'm just going to turn off these local user packages that have a little bit less in here because I have a couple added. So as you see, because we chose the avatar one, it's added the base. This is a common in the world. It'll be the same in the world. If you were to do a world, you'd have world here instead of avatars, though. So, as you can see here, it's added to that. I strongly suggest, at the same time, go ahead and add in Avatar Managers 3 here. Very useful tool. And the Gesture Manager. These two packages are currently included as in the curated section of the repos. Very useful. If you're doing some world stuff, you can have a couple other things you can add here for whatever you need. Once we've got that done, we're going to go ahead and click Open Project. Give that a moment, and you'll see that Unity is starting up. So what it's going to do first is, since this is a new project, it's going to pull in all the packages that you see here in the package selector over on the side of the Creator Companion. So it's going to pull in the base, the SDK for the AVIs, the Resolver tool, the 3 Manager, and the Gesture Manager. So as you see here, it's doing all that right now. We'll be back in a moment once this is all done being pulled in. Alright, now when Unity will open, it might not look exactly like this. Potentially it'll be on the inspector, you won't have this open. It's just because of my personal settings that are set up already. But once you get this open, what we're going to do is we're going to go grab our files that we want to put in. So in this case here, we'll start with, for example, this one. This is a small, quick one. I'll go ahead and import it. Let that do its magic. Another common one that you'd probably want is the shaders from Poi because they're very useful. We'll go ahead and get that in. Now, you can add the Go Local package. I usually do, and if an avatar already has it, I don't import it from that avatar. But that's all up to you on exactly how you want to handle that. I'm just going to let this finish. Poison takes a moment. And I'm going to add in also just one other little thing here. These two things actually I should add in. So Poi is very commonly used amongst a lot of things. The dynamic bone stub is a very useful package that I use as well. Because it acts like dynamic bones is in your project when it's not. So you don't have to go buy the asset if you're pulling in an older asset that has dynamic bones. And then you can use the tools to be able to convert said dynamic bones over into the fizz bones. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll come back once Poi is done doing its importing. Alright, so now I've gone ahead and I've put in the shaders, I added the dynamic bone stubs, and two other tools, just as an example here for what can be included. Again, anything that you want commonly on your avatars for quick starts, go ahead and shove them in right now. Just remember, everything you add in can potentially make it a little slower to open on the first time, because it is doing a copy of all the files that we have in here, as well as going ahead and adding extra data. What we'll do now is, now that we have this all set up, we can go ahead and close out Unity. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come to your Creator Companion. We're going to go ahead and hit Open Folder. That'll make it so it's really nice and easy to get a hold of it. And then the easiest way I find for this is you're going to go ahead and type app data up here in here between percent signs. You'll drop into your roaming folder, but we're going to go ahead up one and go to local. And if we scroll all the way down to the bottom, you see we have VRChat Creator Companion. So now there's two ways to do it. The easiest I find here is just to come in here. You're going to grab this. We're going to copy it. Should have done that first. We're going to go into this folder, and we're going to paste it. So if you're going into here, select Avatar. If you're making an avatar template, world if you're making a world template. Copy that into this templates folder. So I will call this video template in this case. We're going to pop into here. They obviously give you a copy of the README. If you like text instructions, I'm going to open this up in Notepad++. You could open this in Notepad. So what we're going to give this is a very nice name here. We're going to name this something like that. Template video name. And then you have here, you've got description, so you could put text here, and you've got a version, and don't touch the category, leave it as it is. We'll go ahead and save that, and we'll close that out. Now we're going to come into assets. So you notice here it's an empty folder right now. I'm just going to go back over here, hit the open folder again, go into your assets folder. We're going to select everything, copy it, and then in our assets folder on our template, we can just hit paste. It'll just be a moment while this goes ahead and does the copy. While it copies, the git keep, if you want, you can hit skip on that. Perfect. So now that's all copied over. The next place we're going to go into is our packages folder. So if we come back up here, you see there's a packages folder as well. Now, obviously, you see they've added this here. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the manifest in our current one. As you see here, this has a copy of our dependencies. Very useful little thing to have when we're doing this. And we'll come over here and open this as well. So you notice it's a little bit different. We're going to move this to the other view. Where the hell is, there it is. There we go. Move this to the other view here. So now you can see dependencies that lines up. So what we're going to do, we can go ahead and just copy that there. And we're going to go over here and paste it in there. Oh, and the formatting got weird. So we'll, oh, a little too much. Perfect. There we go. That makes the formatting look nice. So we've got avatars. You've got the resolver. You've got the manager. And you've got the gesture manager. So what this does is it basically means that VRChat now knows, hey, when I start up, I need to pull these all in. So we go ahead and save that. And you can close these out. Now we're done playing around in this template. And you pretty much got your template done. We'll just come over into our creator companion. If we hit new under project, hey, template video tut name. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to make a random name. We'll create it. You see it's a little bit longer on the creation setup. Because right now what it's doing is it's copying it. So if you come look here in my assets folder, I have all this that we copied over. And if we were to open it, Unity is going to be exactly opened with all of those, including these packages here. That's it. Have a good day.